What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today let's talk about design size. Now, more specifically, a lot of people hit me up and they want to know, do I change the design size if I'm pressing on a size small shirt going up to like a size 2XL shirt? Now, if most of you guys seen my videos, you would know that I do not resize any of my designs based on the t-shirt that it's being pressed on. The reason being, makes things way more complicated than it really has to be. You got to remember, when a screen printer is printing on t-shirts, they're burning one screen and then they're printing that same design on every single t-shirt that that customer wants to offer. So if it's going on a size small shirt, going on a 2XL shirt, every size in between, it just works the same exact way. They're burning one screen with that design on it and it's going on all of the size offerings. So why should that be any different for us if we're heat pressing shirts from home, right? So what I do is I design one size, get the transfers made or cut it out with HTV, and then I press it on size small to 3XL or whatever sizes I'm offering. That same exact size is gonna fit all of my size offerings. Now, I know there's gonna be people that are gonna ask, well, what's the normal design size that you use? I design based on visually looking at shirts. I need to know exactly what I want the design to look like, and then I want to know what it's going to look like on the t-shirt. So for example, with this jacket right here, right? What I do is I'll take a piece of tape and then tape off a square exactly where I want the design to land, and then I'll wear it myself, look in the mirror, take a picture of myself, or I'll have somebody else wear it. Then I'll look at it and say, all right, is this the exact size that I want? Maybe I should go a little smaller, maybe bigger, maybe placement should be off a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll make the adjustments to that square or rectangle that I have taped onto the shirt. And then I'll take a ruler and then I'll measure the exact size of that rectangle or the square that I have on the shirt, and then I design to those dimensions. So let's say that this is 4 inches by 5 inches or something. I'll take those dimensions, go to Photoshop or Illustrator, create my page at 4 by 5, and then I design to those dimensions. Now that's easier said than done. I know there's gonna be a lot of people still confused with that process. You have to remember that t-shirts look totally different when they're laying flat on your bed or on the ground or on a table versus when it's worn on the body. So when the t-shirt's laying down flat on the table, it's gonna look a lot bigger. It's gonna look like your space is gonna be a lot more usable. But what you have to remember is when the t-shirt is on the body is round, the t-shirt is flat on the table, it's gonna look way different when it's around a body. So on the table, you're probably thinking, oh, I could go 17 inches big, sleeve to sleeve, it's gonna look cool. But what you have to remember is when the t-shirt is worn, 17 to 17 is gonna fall into the armpits. So as a reference, you guys see me all do this all the time. I'll go nipple to nipple. Nipple to nipple is 11 inches. Can you see that? Where my finger's at right here, 11 inches. That'll land right center of the body. So like I said, if you wanted to do a chest print, make sure you take some tape off where you want the design to be, how tall you want it to be, how long you want it to be. You wear it yourself or have somebody else wear it so you can visually see what it looks like. Now, when you tape it off, you're gonna be measuring the inside diameter of the tape, if that makes any sense. So just tape off where you want the design to land, measure that square, that box, that rectangle, whether it's a circle design or what. You don't have to tape off a circle design. You could just make a perfect little square around there. Now, you take those dimensions, you put it into Photoshop, Illustrator, the Cameo software, whatever you're using to design. Type in those dimensions and design to those exact dimensions. Now you're probably thinking, how do you know that's gonna fit a size small shirt? How do you know that's gonna fit a 3XL shirt? You see this design right here? This fits a size small, 3X, every size that they offer, right underneath 12 inches. Edge to edge, right underneath 12 inches. This goes on a size small to 3XL. Here's another one right here. This one's just about at 12 inches. Fits on a size small to 3XL shirt. Here's another one that's a little bit bigger than 12 inches. Small to 3XL shirt. 8.5 inches across. Fit size small to 3XL. There's no set size when it comes to creating designs. Every design is going to look different. Every design is going to be a different size. Every design is going to have its own character. There's no set size that you have to design to. You design to what visually looks good to you. People hit me up all the time, says, what's the size of that design that you did on the back? What's the size that you did on the front? I design shit all different sizes. For example, here's a chest hit right here that's like 4.5 inches. But here's another chest hit, left chest hit, that's only 2 inches. It all depends on what you want the shirt to look like. It all depends on what you want to offer your customers. So when it comes to designing, when it comes to all of this stuff, all you have to do is tape off the area. This is before you do anything, before you even start designing. Take a blank shirt, tape off an area you want the design to lay on, measure those dimensions of that taped off area and design to those exact dimensions. It's that easy. Every design you do is going to have a different look. Every design you're going to do is going to have a different size. If you're wary about the size smalls and 3X's and all that, get somebody that wears a size small. Have them put the shirt on. Measure that off. Do it the same exact way for a 2X shirt. You'll see that the same size fits a size small is going to fit a size XXX or XXX or whatever you want to offer. Just because the shirt is bigger and the person wearing it is bigger doesn't mean the design has to be bigger. But you don't got to take my advice. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. This is just how I do things on my end. When I'm designing stuff, this is the process that I use. I don't have no set numbers like, oh, I want the design to be 12 inches or I want the design to be 10 inches or whatever it is. I just put the shirt on, tape the shit off. I'll take a picture of myself, look at it, make sure it visually looks good for myself, or I'll have somebody wear it, be like, all right, that's the size I want to design to. I take this same exact ruler and I measure that square or that rectangle up and start designing. Hopefully this helps you out. If you guys got any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments or follow me on Instagram, Big Brando TV. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.